Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Shami. So guys, I'm here because I really want to share with you major mistakes that I was doing when buying groceries, and also you are here because you really want to know those mistakes so that you avoid them. Is it not true? So anyway, if you are new to this channel, subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back again to the channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos again. So I went on to jot down my points at all because I've been noticing that these points are repeating themselves and I'm continuously doing making those mistakes. So I was like, let me share with my friends what's really happening. So I jot down 9 major mistakes that can really help us to save money and avoid them as much as possible. So if you see me looking at my book, I will be trying to make sure that I will not lose any point to share with you. So let's just start this video before we ramble and ramble. Point number 1, mistake number 1. People, we don't want to budget because we've got a very low income in our pockets. So month end, let's make sure that number 1, we budget. So go back to my previous video, I will link that one. I've budgeted about $108. Yeah, a very little amount of money, like an income, and we have budgeted that, like my basic how to budget. Allocate some funds to emergency, allocate some funds to school fees, allocate some funds to rent, utilities, water, electricity here and there, and food. So with the food budget that we when we budget for food, this is the grocery that we went on to buy. Budgeting is very good. It allows you to enjoy your life, not to be stressed, to be so content with what you have. So no matter how low the income is, please don't skip the process of budgeting. So I have a notebook with me from January to December that I love. If I lose this book, I will lose my breath. So from January to December, I budget. From January to December, I will be noticing some points, some areas that I really need to improve myself. Is it from emergency? Because when you talk about emergency, let me say this, guys. When you talk about emergency, we are trying to say that grab that money. That's emergency. Emergency. Friend yangu had a birthday. Now you take that money from emergency fund, rush to a friend's birthday. No. Emergency namu or maybe then you grab that money, go where you are supposed to go with that emergency money. If you want birthday money, save that, allocate some funds towards birthdays. So anyway, guys, we need to do income budgeting no matter how low the income is. Have your diary from January to December. Number 2 mistake that I used to do, let me check. I was not doing meal planning. So when time to eat nice food, to eat this and that, they'll ask for Mama, can you please buy me a pizza? Mama, can you please buy me this? So what I went on to do, I was like, let me try do meal planning. Remember, if you're not able to do meal planning, just write down what you think you can have in the house. Start with the basic, like muriwo. You have goat meat, you have chicken, you have fish, you have lacto, you have maybe beef, you have this. Write down all those major things. For starch, we have rice, we have potatoes, we have this. Write down all those things. It's just a guide so that you will not be like after work, muna in fridge, muna chicken, okay, tomorrow what's in the fridge, okay, muna chakat, until the fridge is empty. After you come, you're like muna in fridge, muna chinu. Now what am I supposed to cook? It's all stress. So to avoid yourself from being as stressed, just do meal plan. It's just a guide. Write down mumba, what are we supposed to eat. Just combine some meals to make yummy food for the family. So meal planning is very good, and I've been doing it now for almost 2 years, and I'm so excited about it. We were trying to eat healthy, reduce sugar. You see how things like unfold when you do meal plan. It's so good. Let's talk about point number 3. Before you step out, going out to buy groceries, remember we used to forget to check what is really available in the house. That's a mistake. Let's check what is really available in the house. Last month, what I did, we bought a bucket of beans and we share with my friends. So this month I was like, we want beans on our budget too, because I love beans. I love beans. Oh my Jesus, I love beans. If I visit, please prepare beans and rice. Okay, so I love beans. I was like, we want beans. Beans is there from the last month, and I think this beans will also even, go into the next month. I don't know. So guys, stay soft. Remember, until last month I told you that akachaisa matima sachets too, and I was like, it's okay. For next month I'm not going to buy any. Stay soft. So we have it in the house. It's nice forgetting the names of it. So guys, writing down the grocery, like checking what is really available in the house, you save a lot. Going to the shops empty-handed, pati washika wakungo badara anyhow. That's not how we do it if we want to live on a budget and save some money. So another point, number 4, what I really want to talk about, after wacheka chirimumba utumunechi, go ahead and write down a grocery list. Carry a grocery list in shop. I remember now they know me about like opening my book. When I get into the shop, the entrance, I will open my book. Now that I know what is really available in the house, I will go straight to my shelf and rice. I will buy my rice, my pockets. I didn't know that about it. I think I can mention one here, because I even write the amount of food, like the packet that I need. I write down what I really need to buy, and I'll go direct to my shelf. Because if I go to my makeup shelf, I'll come so having a book, even if people laugh at you, a book, get into the shop and buy what you really want to buy. Now they know me shop and don't tenga, because I buy Mama Sanfu, Mega, especially those shops. Let's go to another point. Number 5, let's talk about carry only the amount of money that you are going to use per grocery. Because the mistake that I used to do, to carry the whole bank Naroku shop, that's not advisable. That's a big mistake. Just to carry the amount of money. If you are carrying $100, a $50, a $30, if you are carrying maybe, I don't know, amount of money that you have set aside for grocery. So I told you, you can go back and check video Nakaita for budgeting my basic $180, like my basic budgeting. Check that video. I will link it. It's so good. Carry the grocery money only. If you don't want to wipe out the bank, just carry the grocery money. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go to another point. Let me check in the book. Point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to point number 6. Compare my prices when you go to shop. Compare my prices. Now that I know, I used to buy my tissue, guys, my baby soft, my anangari 18 for $12.50. Little did I know, kuti, they are going for $8.50. If they're expensive, let's say $9.50. And I was like, $9.50 or $8.50. $12 or $12.50, that's a lot. So compare prices before you wipe out your wallet because of expensive items. Spare some time, some minutes just to compare prices. Let's go to another point, number 7, where we need to avoid my supermarkets. That was the problem that I used to do. That's a big mistake. I would rush into a Pick and Pay, Bon Mash, okay, just to have that plastic, like printed Pick and Pay. Then I'll be like, with it, pressure, no. So go to my corner shops, buy your basic, like my tissue. They will be going for less than a $2. Buy, my flowers, those basic things, sugar, like supermarkets, but they are less cheaper my corner shops. Then for my vegetables, I buy direct from my farmers. But the mistake that we do is not sure that venofene yakavhara kaplastic, venofene yakavharwa nekatray kaya. Then there are 2 apples which will be going for $1.50 or $1.99. So these ones go for $1. There are 4 straight from like Misika. So in Harare there is Mbare, Mutare there is Green Market over there. Nice vegetables, very nice vegetables, and also very clean. So the mistake that we do is trying to buy from a supermarket where the things will be very expensive. So let's please, that's a mistake. Let's avoid my supermarkets. If we go there, maybe let's look for cheese, my dressing, like my salad dressing, something like that. Let's go to another point where we can talk about, let me check. This is point number 7. Point number 8. Okay, we can make some items at the house. Let's make some items muzimba. So I used to buy like fuko, which was going for $9, the big one. But making maheo at the house is very less expensive, and they are so even delicious. Let's just make them in the house. Chingwa chaicho, let's try to bake bread in the house. If you want granola, so a sachet like this one, granola costs $6. But buying nzungu zako, my nuts, buy honey, make them. Just enjoy making all those things is so good. So let's try to make some things at the house. Chingwa, as I've already said, my granola. Let's try to make some nuts, in their house. Is less expensive, and that's a mistake that I was doing, like looking for those things in my supermarkets or trying to buy them somewhere else. Is very expensive, and they've got also my preservatives. So just make them organic and natural in the house. So anyway guys, if you are interested in such kind of videos, please notify me, and don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. So let's go to another point, the last one. Go alone if money is very little. And I remember the mistake that I did last time. I was like, my kids, my relatives, let's go to shop, and the expectations were so like boom. They were so high, so I couldn't manage. So each person was like, I love this kind of, I love this, I love this. And at the beginning of it. So manage, like go alone. Now I go alone. I go by myself with my budget book and my grocery money. Direct kunotenga, then I come back. When I went with my kids last time, they were like, I want this toy, I also want this, I also want that. Such kind of chaotic life. Not us trying to live on a budget. So guys, if you're interested in this kind of content, if you have been making these mistakes, it's time to change. It's time to live on a budget, and it's time to achieve our goals. So guys, anyway, I love you so much. If you have enjoyed this video, comment in the section. Until in our next video, let's try to avoid such major mistakes when buying groceries and save tons and tons of money, meet our goals. Until in our next video, which is also going to be interesting. Bye. I love you. Stay safe.